Hello, hello. Welcome to Honey and Brown.
The music corner.
Yes.
What we do here.
So he has heard it. I have not.
That's basically the premise. So so right now we're going down a MJ journey, a journey that has just begun. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you again to all of our subscribers and people that have been supporting this channel, liking, commenting. Like legit, when I say this is coming from our heart. We are blown away and so like we feel so blessed to have you guys like commenting and watching. It's incredible. We kind of like I want to do a when we hopefully hit 500 subscribers. We're very close. I want to do kind of more of like an introduction to us and why we started this channel, but to give a kind of like a preview of it, it's like we started this channel just so we can kind of do a bit of a time capsule of our marriage, and just kind of like we can always look back on this and be like, oh, like at this time in our life we were doing this, and or we were like very into this stuff. But you guys have just made this channel just something even bigger than that, like
I think you made it like very special. Yeah, because like with all the like comments, just the mere fact that you watch our videos, like the whole thing, and then also like just liking, commenting, like you made the whole channel like special. And it just gives us like so much joy. Yeah, it's blown away because like I mean, I don't know. It's very like humbling, and I'm just blown away. Like legit, like you guys have just made something more of this channel, but we can't thank you enough. And we still have a list of all of the recommendations that you guys have been giving to us. We're gonna get to everything. I mean, at this point we're just gonna do every single Michael Jackson song. I think so, because like other than like the big hits that you've heard, but like even some of like his hits you haven't really heard. No, and honestly, like the big hits that I've heard, to be honest, I think I can just count it in my fingers. Yeah, so or your hands. Or like sorry, in my hands. But like honestly, I think just like 5. Yeah, like 5 maximum I've heard. Yeah, so we'll get to everything. We'll get to the unreleased stuff. We'll get to everything. Like we're gonna try and do at least 2 or 3 MJ reactions a week. Yeah, and then mix in with that. We're gonna be throwing in some of our anime stuff, some food stuff, and then even some other bands as well. And other bands, because my husband loves I love music. It's his life. But I love this journey that we're going down to. So the last 2 songs we did were from the History album, and that was more of like an angrier MJ. It was kind of his retaliation or like his rebuttal to the world. But I kind of still want to, and I think we're gonna do more from that release. But I want to go back to Invincible. Because there's so many songs off of Invincible that I really want you to hear. And the songs off of History, I've obviously heard all those songs, but I want to do a bit more research on those songs, just so that because every song off of the History album has a story behind it, has a very deep story behind it. So and that's what like Michael says, because like we've actually been watching like tons of his old interviews and stuff from the 90s and stuff like that, because I mean I was well versed in MJ life growing up, because that's all my mom did was play us Michael and like told us, and we watched all the interviews, but you haven't. So it's kind of cool that I get like we're kind of experiencing it together again. Yes. So like he would always talk like how it's his own little like movie. Yeah, like that's so like he really wants to always convey a story. Yeah, but why I want to go back to the Invincible album, because I want you to hear more of like MJ's softer side. And this album Invincible, I mean, we did a couple of reactions to it, and I kind of said in like one of the other reaction videos that the Invincible album, it's more of his R&B pop side. He has some songs that always addresses like social injustice and all that stuff, but most of this entire release was kind of like MJ kind of, as I said, not at peace, because I don't think he ever was at peace, but I think his mentality going into this was that he wants to just speak about love, and he wants to show his soulful side. So most of this entire album is like you just see MJ making music and like talking about love and talking about it's just like a very beautiful R&B sounding
release, and I love it. So this song we are going to be listening to is a song called Heaven Can Wait. I think a few have actually recommended this in our comments, but again, it was a song we were already going to do because I want to do the entire release of this album as a reaction. So this one, Heaven Can Wait, again, it's a slower song. It's kind of in the same vein as Don't Walk Away and You Are Not Alone. So but again, it has more of an R&B feel to it, and this is one of my like other favorite songs off of this particular album, just because like I don't know, it just, to me the song is just like, it feels like magic. So but anyways, let's get on to it. This is Michael Jackson, Heaven Can Wait, off of Invincible.
Yeah.
Still love the album cover, hey?
Yeah.
It's like another iconic. It's like simple too. See? The song is straight vibe.
I know.
His voice, eh? Always.
Each moment spent with you is simply wonderful. This love I have for you, girl, it's incredible.
The way he rides that beat.
I know.
If I can't be with you, the world could not go on. So every night I pray, if the Lord should come for me before I wake, I wouldn't wanna go if I can't see your face, can't hold you close. What good would heaven be if the angels came for me? I tell them no.
It's so soulful.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my god.
So smooth.
Yeah. I just love the vibe. I like the chill out atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like, there's a song that you play when you're like having dinner with like you're like on a date or something like that.
Yeah.
Unthinkable, me sitting up in the clouds, you are all alone. The time I come around, you be moving on. I turn it all around and try to get back down to my baby girl.
Still gives that Michael voice.
Take nobody loving you the way we were. What good would heaven be if the angels come for me? I tell them no.
Oh man, it's very rare that you hear his like R&B soulful side, man.
I don't want nobody to do this to me. That's a chance I'll take. The angels come around.
Ooh. I love when he screams.
Song is always so genuine and so pure.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like could tell, like, it's like he's telling us his deepest secrets.
Yeah.
Like, what's his inside him.
It's his view on love. Oh, please leave us alone. I love that. Oh, at the end, just crying out like, please leave me alone. And it can be like a double meaning, you know? Like, all right, that was a Michael Jackson Heaven Can Wait off of Invincible album. I guess you didn't like that, eh?
I do. I love that too.
I know, we have to listen to it again because she's like she can't just like react and then go straight to like this portion. She needs to hear it like 2 or 3 more times. And
yeah, I can't, because I need to always, like, you know, first of all, I need to read the lyrics of what it's saying, and then second is like I need to like listen to it just on its own, like, you know, listen to his voice, listen to everything,
just hear the song.
Yeah, like hear the song without reading the lyrics. Like, I need to feel it, be with it.
But originally with this song, I was reading up on it. It was written by Ted Riley. He's actually a very famous producer and songwriter as well for Blackstreet. They were a band that like they were like a band in the 90s, like an R&B hip hop group. I only know them for like the one song No Diggity. It's a very popular song, but I guess it was written for them, and I guess I'm not sure if it was written with Michael and Ted Riley. But when Michael heard the song, he's like, no, I need that for me off of my new album, right? So then, you know, they reworked it, and then they changed a bit of it, and like, you know, again, just another great addition to the Invincible album. I think like songs like this, they're so underrated, because like I can, you know, almost guarantee that like majority of just like music fans haven't heard this song by MJ. Like, if you know, and it's one of those like what I call a deep cut. You know what I mean? It's like it's this song is off of an album that isn't talked about.
Yeah.
And then this song is so like not really known, but when you hear it, you're like, how is this not known? Like,
I know
this is pure R&B.
Yeah.
Just vibe and chill out. You know, you sit back, you know, with like your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whatever, and you guys just listen to this song, like look at the stars. Like it has a magical feeling to me.
It really does.
To me, this song is just magic, and it has a very like mid 90s R&B feeling. I think he was going with that with this album, because a lot of songs off of this album sound like 90s R&B, and it's so awesome to hear Michael in his soulful voice, and you hear it in the song, and then kind of towards the end he's screaming, and he gives that to me. Leave us alone. Yeah, like he gives like a very like that beast comes out of him again, but he does it so beautifully, right?
Yeah,
it's so majestic, and that's what this song is like.
Yeah, and I don't know if anyone like, you know, has like ever felt this, but when I was listening to it, like I felt like I was floating. Like I felt like, you know, it's like not in heaven per se, but more like I was just in the sky and just floating and like trying to get back to earth, like, you know, falling because like I want to get back. And just like, it's just like, but not like, you know, it's like falling that like, oh, I'm scared, not like that, but more like just floating away, just kind of very chill and like relaxed, and just, you know, it's like just being free, like makes me feel like free, and, you know, it's like wonderful.
It's an amazing song. It is like, it's one of my other, like, as I said, it's one of my favorite songs off of this album. It's just, I don't know, like, it's not a in-depth song. It's just it's true emotion. It's like true love. Like, he doesn't want to go to heaven. He wants to stay with, you know, with his person that he's in love with, and you know, he would rather give up, you know, going to heaven and just be here. And then he's like, and then towards the end when he's like, please leave us alone, please leave us alone, and then it goes to like, please leave me alone. And I mean, like, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but to me, I'm like, that's just like a double meaning, right? And I don't know if he's like talking about the media or just people in general. Like, please leave me alone. I just want to be in love. I don't want to hear all the hatred and all that stuff. I just want to be left alone. And like the last 2 lines where he's like, please leave me alone, leave me alone. The way he says it, it's like his voice kind of cracked, and he's like, like pleading and begging, and it's so beautiful. Like,
yeah,
Heaven Can Wait, what a cool name for a song too.
I know. And there's not much, like, and that's the thing, like you said, like, it's so pure.
Yeah,
like there's no one can, like, the way Michael like makes a song, because we also saw the interview with Oprah. Like, he was saying, like, when he makes a song, it's just he wants it to be genuine, he wants it to be like,
from his heart.
Yeah, from his heart. And like songs like this, like what the what he puts in it, like the lyrics inside the song, it's not something I've always heard. I always like commend when like artists, when they sing and then their lyrics, it's something that's just so pure, that's something that really comes out of them that we all have felt. Like, when Michael says these things, like, yeah, I know that feeling, I can relate to that.
With who?
Shut up.
Better be with me.
Yes.
But yeah, it's true. Like a song like this, I mean, the lyrics are beautiful, but you can tell it comes from a genuine place of love, and oh man, it's just beautiful. And like, he could be talking about anybody. He could be talking about his children, that he doesn't want to leave his children alone. Like, Heaven Can Wait. Like, he would rather sacrifice that eternal bliss. He wants to stay, but I'm pretty sure it's like a love song, but like you can relate it back to anything, because that's how Michael writes his songs. It's just very like, it's love at the core of it, and that's lost in a lot of songs nowadays. And typically I don't like love songs. I like the darker, sad songs. I don't know why. I mean, I find them to be more emotional, and I feel more pain in them, and it's
therapeutic.
It's very therapeutic, right? But Michael knows how to make a song like this that's just pure love, but he adds he adds something else to it. I don't know what it is, and again, it's magic. Like, he adds magic to his songs for me to love it, because I typically don't like love songs, like, unless it's a love song that starts off as love and then it goes to a breakup. I don't know why, man. Can anyone else relate to that they like those? But Michael, like, a lot of his love songs that are just pure love songs are the very few that I like in the whole music genre, right? It's just like, I typically don't like or listen to love songs, but with Michael, he makes me want to listen to them, right? But again, another beautiful song, another just magic. Like, this album is magic, and it's so underrated. And this song too, again, like, it probably won't be talked about lots, because he has so many iconic songs, and he has so many beautiful like grander songs. So a song like this kind of gets lost in the shuffle, but I want to like showcase this and show that, no man, like, a song like this doesn't have to be flashy, it just has to have emotion. And who's better than that, right? When he screams in the song, you can feel that emotion. So again, I'm glad you like this. We're gonna be going maybe another song off of the Invincible album, I'm not sure yet, but if you haven't seen our last couple of MJ reactions, go ahead, it's on the channel. I'll probably make a playlist, and I'll put it in the description of just the MJ reactions, because I think he deserves his own playlist.
Of course, yeah.
But again, thank you once again, everyone, for their support. Oh my god, like, I don't know how much more to thank you guys, because you guys are just phenomenal. You guys make this fun. Like,
I know,
to me, like, it is hard work to do these videos and to edit, because we both have full-time jobs, but you guys make us like, want to do it.
You give us energy to actually, like, oh yes, there's some people who's actually watching this. Like, we're not just, it's like doing it.
And again, like, the way I'm explaining songs, honestly, this is pure genuine. This is how I am with her before we even started this channel. I would like play her a song, and then like, she couldn't really enjoy it at first, because I would just explain for like an hour afterwards about the song and what it means to me. But I mean, that's just how I am. Like, music,
he hypes it so much. Like, before I listen to it, he like,
I'll tell her the whole
like
history
in detail, like what it is, like what it means to him, and then like I listen, like, okay. Like,
I don't know, man. Music is very important to me. I grew up listening to a lot of music, and it shaped my whole like life. And as I said, like, Michael was like a huge part of my childhood. Like, I didn't know what music was until my mom was playing Michael, and that's how I kind of viewed music afterwards. And I think that's why I have such an appreciation for music, because my foundation when it came to music was Michael. So it's like, when that's your foundation, you're definitely gonna like love music, and you're definitely gonna be drawn to certain types of like music, right? I don't just listen to music and then I just kind of throw it away. Every song to me has like a special meaning, and like MJ is just like, he just fits into this one part of me that's just MJ, and it's just beautiful memories. Like when I think of MJ, it's very nostalgic. It reminds me of like a happy time. It reminds me of like just being free and being happy, right? And now that I'm like married, I get to appreciate his love songs, and I actually get to like relate it back to a genuine feeling, right? So like songs that we've done is like You're Not Alone. You know, as a kid, I liked the song, but I was too young to like really love a love song. I like this more like fast songs. I like this, man, like as I get older, and I'm like, you know, these songs just mean so much more. And like Heaven Can Wait, again, it's just it's a great
beautiful
album. Yeah.
It's so like soulful, and it's just like
soulful, yeah,
like, you know, you just get to like relax with it. Like you listen to it, and it's just, you can listen to it like at any time. It's just, you know, it gives you like a peaceful mood.
Yeah.
So
but then again, thank you again. Can't wait to hear you guys' comments. I love to read them.
Like, oh my god.
But yeah, thank you again, and we'll see you in the next MJ reaction video, or maybe a different artist, I don't know. But it most likely will be an MJ one. But thank you again, and
thank you
until the next video.
Yes.